sorry I'm a little late. I was all logged in and ready to go, and I pressed the record button and it said I wasn't logged in, so we had to start all over. Don't you love technology? Hi, and welcome to Fun Fold Friday. I'm so excited that you joined me today. I have a card today you may have never heard of before. I know I had not. I saw it in a card making magazine yesterday and I thought, I cannot wait to show you guys this fun fold card. It's called a box top card, okay? Well, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Kristina Reese. This is Creating with Kristina. I come live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on my Facebook page. Then I upload this to YouTube. So if you're watching the replay, YouTube, please give us a shout out. Let us know where you're from. And I just love helping card makers with their creative block by teaching the basics of art design in my card making tutorials. So that's what I do. And before we get started with today's card though, I do want to remind you, Sunday is the last day. You have 2 days. February 28th is the last day. Sale-A-Bration ends, okay? And Sale-A-Bration is our little sale. It's a huge sale that we do in January and February. You purchase $50 and then you get to choose a free item from the Sale-A-Bration brochure. And there are lots of great things to choose from. There are 2 items in there that if you spend $100 you can choose, but most of them are just $50 purchasing requirements. It's also the last 2 days to join the Stampin' Up! Family, become a part of Reese's Paper Pieces, my team, purchasing the starter kit, which is an amazing value for $99 with free shipping. They are throwing in 5 full paper packs on top of that $57 value, free on top of the already amazing value that the starter kit is. So if you want more information on that, let me know. All right, let's get started. Boy, look at all these people. Deborah Crowder and Kim and Debbie Parker and Mima. Good morning. Hello, you guys. All right, so this is called a box top fold. And if you have heard of this before, if you've made it before, maybe you can give us some pointers. But if you haven't, you are in for a real treat. All right, the first thing we're going to need, let me switch over to my angle view here. And the first thing we're going to need is some cardstock. So you'll need 4 pieces of cardstock that are cut at 5 inch. All right, so these are 5-inch squares here. 1, 2, 3, 4 5-inch squares, and then they are scored at the 2.5 mark. Okay, so you just fold them in half like this. Excuse me. All right, you'll want liquid glue for this, or the Stampin' Seal Plus, okay? You need some super strong adhesive for this because you're going to be folding it and unfolding it and you don't want it to come apart. All right, so we have these, we're going to start with these 2 here. And how you do this. And of course, don't worry about the measurements and all the detailed instructions. I will have this on my blog. As soon as I'm finished here, I will upload it to my blog. And like I said, if you're watching on the YouTube, I'll upload it there too. Give us a shout out. Let us know where you're from. All right, so the best way, and you want your score lines to all make a square here, okay? And the best way to do this is just to match up the score lines like that and get it as snug as possible because you don't want a big gap in the middle. Okay, there we go. That's pretty snug. Okay. All right, so we have those 2. All right, now we're going to put another one up here. So let me turn this around. And we'll put this one here. Like I said, you don't want it to fall apart. Okay, and just put that right up there. Now you will have a little bit of a gap, but we'll cover that up. Make sure it all folds still. Okay, that probably could have been in closer. And another great thing about using liquid glue is it does let you maneuver it a little bit before it sticks permanently. And then this one's going to go over here. So you're going to be making like a cross, okay, like this. So you want that up as close as you can get it, but you still want to be able to fold your flap down. All right. Hello, Tammy. Tammy's up in Canada. She's way up there. All right. And I got Nancy and Kay, Wanda. Hey, good morning, all of you. Wanda is in Pennsylvania. All right. We have the basics of the card base. Now, we need to do a few more things. First of all, we want to put it on a base so it's secure. Now, this base is cut at 4 1/4, all right? So I'm going to flip it over here, and I am going to put some glue. Like I said, I like liquid glue because it is super strong when it dries, and you do not want this thing to fall apart, okay? So I'm going to bring this over, and 1, 2... It's kind of hard to tell where you are. We should have, yeah, let me fold it all down so I can see where the edges are. There we go. All right, so that gives us a base for our flaps to sit on, okay? All right, so far so good. All right, now, so that was step 1. Step 1 was to cut the cardstock. You have a base, which is a 5 1/4 inch square, and you'll want that in whatever color complements your designer paper. And I am using this awesome. I showed this to you on Wednesday. This is the Fine Arts Suite. Oh my gosh, this paper is so gorgeous. So this side is all flowers. Well, there we go. Make that, make that, make that, make that. And then let me flip it. Boom. This side is tone on tone. And I really love that about Stampin' Up's paper, because, you know, these colors, like this paper could be used with our ocean paper, the whale done paper. So I love that about Stampin' Up, and all our colors match, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, what I want to do is I want to put designer paper on these flaps that come in, okay? And I've already cut them here for us, and I've cut them a little smaller than the flap. So these flaps are 2 1/2 by 5, so these are 2 1/4 by 3 3/4, all right? And I'm going to glue these all on. All right, there's one. Tammy says, freezing here today, -30. Holy cow. How do you all keep your home's pipes from busting? And I guess you don't have swimming pools. I don't know. I get word maybe you have... and your power doesn't go out and things like that. I can't even imagine. That is just really cold. All right, so I'm just sticking each of these designer papers on the, fold the flap in. You want it on the side that folds, so when you have the flaps folded like this, you can see the designer paper. All right. Actually, we're only getting up to 51 today. We were 80 the other day. Now we're only up to 51. Canada, you're blowing down on us again. Cold wind out of the north. And our last one. All right, and so got that done. Now, all right. So we had the base was 4 1/4. The flaps are 5-inch squares, scored in half, and then we are going to put an inside piece here to cover up this little. See where you can see where the pieces come together and it leaves that little hole there. We'll cover that up in a little bit, but just not right now. Right now, what I want to do is show you how this works. Are you ready? So, how many of you have had a cardboard box and you didn't want to use packing tape to hold it shut? And so what you did is you put one end, the third end, and then this one you tuck underneath like that. Ta-da! The box top fold. Is that not the coolest thing? I love this. That is so awesome. Oh, you know what I forgot though? I forgot my ribbon. Shoot. Well, fiddle-dee-dee. I even had it all cut here. I was between the box top fold and the card base, and I forgot. So the ribbon would have gone like this. Shoot. I mean, I can still put the ribbon on there. It's just that it's going to be on the back of the base. It really is better if it was between the base and the flaps, but since I've already glued it, and once you glue it, you cannot bring it down, but I am going to go ahead and put some adhesive here and just stick it anyways. So the way I'm going to do this, let me move all this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing here. This is a 5 1/4, and a half of 5 1/4 is going to be 2 3/4. All right, at 2 3/4. So I am just going to, and I'm going to be as straight as I can. Okay, there we go. Whoops, I've got some on the thing. Now, let's find the middle of my ribbon here. Okay, there we go. Whoops, I didn't quite get it on the adhesive there. There we go. Okay, and this Stampin' Seal is pretty good for this, so it should stay. Now I can just tie my ribbon. I can't believe I forgot that. So, like I said, in the written instructions, it'll tell you to do this, to put the ribbon on the back of the white cardstock, and then when you glue the base on, it'll be between there, but, you know, you do what you got to do. All right, so that's the ribbon. Now, I want to decorate this with this fun. Now, I told you on Wednesday I was going to show you this gold foil, gold leafing on as a accent. So I've already done these 3, and I'm going to show you how to do this with this 4th one. Are you ready? I love this stuff. All right, so we're going to move our box top out of the way for a minute. And where did I put all my stuff? Okay, here it is. So I have, this is the Heat Emboss, the Sticky Heat Emboss. So it's embossing powder, but when you heat it up, it turns into a sticky glue. And then I've got my gold leafing, and I have a plastic box. I have really found you've got to have some kind of container to hold this leafing in. I mean, you just, if you sneeze, forget it. Your whole craft room's going to have gold leafing all over it. This stuff is so light. It's lighter than a feather. It's so awesome, though. All right, and I've got my embossing buddy, and I've got a little coffee filter to catch the embossing powder. Now, I need my, let me move this out of the way for just a minute, because I do need my stamp. Where's the stamp? Okay. I put it on, yeah. I was like, I put it on the stamping, the piercing pad. Here we go, the piercing pad. All right, because these are photopolymer stamps, and I'm using the, what are these flowers? Poppies? No, peonies. That's it, peonies. So the larger of the 2 peonies. This one is the details. So we're going to do this with the sticky and gold, and this one I'm going to do in a color. Now I'm using the colors from the paper pack, and I did 1 flower in each color, and this is the Poppy Parade one. And I decided to do this one with you guys because I wanted you really to see the gold leafing, and it really shows up great on the Poppy Parade. All right, so there we go. We've got that. And let me get that cleaned off real quick. And close this up because we don't want an ink accident. Oh, hey, Debbie Spicer, you finally got on. Do you know, Debbie, I was getting on, and I thought I was all set up, and then it knocked me off, and I had to start all over, so I was a little late this morning. But that's all right. We're here now. Okay, so make sure this is fairly dry. Doesn't have to be totally dry. Now, detailed. So how we do this, I am looking for my Versamark. There it is. You need this special kind of ink. It's called Versamark. They call it Watermark Stamp Pad. Pull it up a little closer. Okay, a Watermark stamp pad. So you could stamp this on regular cardstock, and it gives you a beautiful tone on tone. Or you can use it and then sprinkle embossing powder, because embossing powder sticks to it, and then use the heat tool, and it seals the embossing powder. It's a fascinating product. Love it. But we're going to be making sticky, like a glue. All right, so we have, and it's kind of hard to see because it is clear. And you match up. I love photopolymer because you can see right through it. There we go. Okay, and just hold it there for a minute. Make sure you get it on there. Press down fairly firmly, not too hard, or you'll make the paper dip into the piercing pad. Okay. You can kind of tilt it at an angle and you see that you got it on there. All right, and I did. Okay. Got that cleaned off. And now for the magic. I love this. Put this over here and I get my coffee filter out. And I get my sticky powder. Okay, and I just throw it on there. And I don't even worry about conserving it, making it, saving it, because I'm using this coffee filter to catch the excess and pour it back in the bottle. So there you go. And I don't know why, but coffee filters tend to just work better than paper for me. I don't know why, but someone showed me the coffee filter trick years ago, and I've just always used it with my embossing powder. You need a heat tool, and this is going to be kind of loud, so I'll go as quick as I can. And actually, I'm going to pull it away from the camera, but I'm going to turn on the heat tool, and I'm going to melt this. Okay. And you can see, let me talk above the noise here, when it's ready, you won't see the powder anymore. It melts, it becomes shiny. Okay, I don't know if I can get the camera to show you the shiny. Let me see. Well, especially since I didn't put my lamp up here. Okay, let me put my lamp up here. Whoa, what a difference that makes. All right, now maybe we can see it. Let me see if I can get it to tilt. Oh, there you go. Can you see the sticky there? So it's like glue. It's so cool. All right, now get your box for your gold leafing. Okay. Get your pen and put it down here. Put it where y'all can see it. Whoa, it's already got some going everywhere. Okay, and then I just lifted pinch some off, and I just put it on there. Okay. And just kind of press it down. And what I'm going to turn it over and press it down so I can get a good firm press. Okay. All right. Now that I have it stuck on the sticky, and I kind of feel to see if there's any sticky anywhere. All right. I don't feel any. Okay. Now I rub. All right. Now I just take my finger and I just rub. Okay. And kind of, whoops, see if you make any air, it just goes everywhere. I'm going to move this out of the way. Whoa! So I can rub real good on here. Okay. Well. All right. Okay. And we have gold leafing where we had sticky. Isn't that so fun? You guys have got to get this gold leafing. It is just so much fun to play with. All right, let me put that over there. I'm going to run it through the cutting machine. This does have little die cuts, so I don't have to fussy cut. It's not my absolute favorite thing to do. And I just dropped the die. Oh, come on, where'd it go? Oh, you all, don't y'all love live TV? Where did my die go? I heard it crash. Come on, die, where are you? Oh, good grief. Yay, there it is. Okay, there we go. Put this on here. And now, okay, get it to where it's lined up. All right, you got it lined up. Okay. All right, it's moving around a little bit. And sometimes getting a little washi tape here, just a low-tack tape, will help hold that die in place for you so it doesn't move around. Yeah, because it kept moving. There we go. Oops, come here. There we go. Put that on there. Okay, we made our little sandwich. Now let's run it through the machine. Here we go. our little tiny cut and emboss machine. I love it. It's so fun. There we go. And be real careful. Even though it's low tack, it still can tear your paper, so be careful. All right, let's move all this out of the way. And bring back our fold card. Here we go. And here are the other flowers I made. So I did one in Bumblebee and one in the Flirty Flamingo, one in the Petal Pink, okay? Oh, by the way, this code here, if you put in your, remember Sale-A-Bration ends in 2 days, so if you do a $50 order to get a free Sale-A-Bration, remember to put in this host code, and I will send you another little prize, or not a prize, a little gift, thank you gift, for shopping with me. All right, so that's what that host code is for, if you were wondering. We need glue again. Like I said, when you are working with an interactive card, you do not want the pieces to fall, to peel off or unstick. Whoa. So you want some kind of a super adhesive, and that's why I love Liquid Tombow. Okay, and my leaves don't quite fit on there. You do not want it to overlap. You've got to make it go underneath. Okay, and so there's my yellow one. And I'm going to have them all going the same direction, so I'm turning my card each time. Okay, there we go. Nope, I forgot the leaves for my peony one. That's all right. I'll get it here in just a minute. I know this card's taking a little longer than normal. That's okay. So we still have to do the inside. So let me get this one here. And hold on. What did I do with... I'm looking for the leaves I already stamped and cut out. And they are in the box top. Okay, they've got to be here somewhere. I am having a morning, am I not? I cannot find... Oh, there it is. Okay. Whew, I'm glad I found that. All right, here are the leaves. There we go. And I just need my snips. I'm reading y'all's comments. Oh, Debbie Spicer got a recipe for Mima. All right, Mima, you got to share with the rest of us. And, oh yes, you have to laugh. I mean, gosh, card making is not serious. I mean, this is supposed to help you relax, and I don't know. It's just, you know, when you make mistakes, it's silly. It's just... All right, so I have my leaves here. Let me put a little there. And this one. Oops, wrong way. I need it this way. There we go. That's all right. It's going to stick to the bottom, so. Okay. Now turn it over. There we go. Yay! Here we go. Last flower. Last little peony. There we go. All right, isn't that pretty? I love it. All that gold and the ribbon. Okay, now to do the inside. So we're going to open it up, okay? And I have a, well, I had a here we go again. Where's all my stuff I had all ready for you guys? Yeah, I'm just going to cut another one. This is silly. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Isn't that crazy? I get so organized. I have everything laid out, and then I start teaching, and I'm like, where did everything go? It's like the teaching monkey comes and takes it all away from me, so I have to stop and redo stuff. Ugh. It's all right. Okay, so let me show you what I'm doing here. So this square here is 5 inches, and I want my inside to come in a little bit so that it still folds, and that would be 4 3/4. Okay, so I'm just going to go to 4 3/4 here, chop it off, and 4 3/4. There we go, and chop it off. All right, so now I have my inside piece, and I'm just going to use the glue here. And there we go. So we cover up that inside, that little hole that was showing. Okay, it's not necessary, it just makes it prettier. Okay. Oh, I wish we were all together stamping and laughing too, Debbie. I do miss my home classes. It's crazy. It's been over a year now. You know, on Facebook Memories, it pops up your memories. Well, last week, my last in-home card class popped up because I always share on Facebook the fun we're having. I miss it. I miss it. Now, my team, we do stamp together on Zoom. So once a month, my team, the Reese's Paper Pieces, we get together and stamp, and that's fun. I do a mystery stamping with them, and they really like that. And of course, if you're thinking about joining, great time to get that 5 packs of free paper. Mima joined, so she'll be stamping with the team. Okay, this is a part of the die cut, and it says, just want to say, okay, just want to say, whoops, okay, that's another reason why this stamp set is so wonderful. It's got these beautiful die cut words, just want to say. And now I have to glue just want to say down, and I need tweezers for that for sure. Okay, so let me lift it up, and then I'm just going to take my glue bottle, and just where there's a little bit of glue, I'm not squeezing it out, I'm just kind of wiping it on there. So you don't need much at all. Okay. Ta-da. And then the dot for the J. Come here, dot. There we go. And want. All right, now tell me, you all, have any of you all seen this box top card before? I couldn't believe it when I saw it yesterday. See, as a card maker, I'm always looking for new things to share with you all. And so I ordered this card making magazine from Leisure Arts. I mean, do y'all remember Leisure Arts from the 80s and 90s? Oh my God, I had a subscription to, I think, every magazine they made, from cross stitch to quilting, card making, scrapbooking. I really loved Leisure Arts. I have no idea if they're still in business anymore because all I do is Stampin' Up! Now, but yeah, that was a great investment this time. I found something I'd never seen before. All right. Okay, just want to say, and what do I just want to say? I want to say, I am thinking of you. Okay, and this is a part of the stamp set, and I'm just going to do this in black ink so you can see it. Okay. Just want to say, I'm thinking of you. Cool. All right, so we are finished making a box top fun fold card. Let me show you how it works one more time. So just like if you were closing a box, but you didn't want to use tape, packing tape, you close the first flap, the second flap, the third flap, and then the fourth flap you tuck under, like that. Whoops. And make sure your leaves don't get messed up. Okay, and then just use your ribbon to beautify it a little bit. You don't even really need the ribbon. It's just, you know, I love adding, actually, especially this ribbon. It's so pretty. It's got gold in it too. Oops, oh. One more time. Come on. Once again, my nails are in the way, you guys, but can't get rid of them because I love them too much. Oh, come on. Get in there. There it is. Oh. Yay! Okay, there we go. Ta-da! A box top card. I hope you guys liked this. Check out if y'all had any questions or anything. Colleen said no, she's never seen it before. And Susan says that's so pretty. Oh, thank you, Susan, for sharing. Yes, let's get as many shares out as we can so more people can find it. Yes, and Wanda says beautiful. And Rhonda says, oh, wow, yes, Leisure Arts is still in business. Oh, well, good. That's good to know. I started loom knitting a few years ago. They make great looms. Of course, my first love is Stampin' Up! Cards. Yeah, me too. All right. Y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay warm, and we will see you Monday. And boy, do I have a surprise for you on Monday. We have a brand new stamp set that will not be available for purchase until Monday, March 1st. Bye-bye.